Welcome back, Jim.
Hello.
Good evening.
Hi.
So, as you remember, there is the confidentiality, just stating that, whatever is said in this room will stay between you and me.
Okay.
So, how have you been doing so far?
I've been doing well, thank you.
Wonderful. Yes. Okay, and so have you been making progress on your video games?
With the video, I've been doing better, I think. Yeah. I stayed away from them more. So I went ahead and one night I took the dog to the dog park and played with the dog for a while. And the next night I was doing chores around the house. And then the next night I kind of sat around and watched TV. And then last night I ended up playing until I fell asleep, and then I woke up late and got to work late.
Well, it was important that you had been taking your dog to the park. I mean, that's something new that you haven't done before, so I'm really glad that you did that. Sometimes, things will get a little bit rough and we start to fall back into things, but I mean, these things happen and we can always come back from them. I mean, you are eager to change, so I know that we can come back from this. And it's not terrible. I mean, you've done for those 3 days, basically, staying away from them. Alright, so what days did you not use the video games?
Monday and Tuesday and pretty much most Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday, right. Yeah.
Okay, good. And have you been seeing your therapy, your group therapies?
I went to the group therapies most of the last month. I missed the last week though. I didn't go.
We had been going to them. What caused you to not be going to the therapies?
I just kind of got lost track of time, got sidetracked, and then when I saw what time it was, I figured it was going to be too late, and I was going to be late, and I didn't want to show up late, so I just didn't go.
These things happen. I mean, things can get really overwhelming, right? But the important thing is that, you did realize, hey, this is kind of a mistake. And, I mean, it's a good thing that you realize, hey, I should be going to these group therapies. So we can definitely continue to try to work on that.
And that's when I went and played the game all night. Well, I felt kind of bad, so that's what I did.
So it was a passion thing.
Yeah.
Well, you have a lot of potential, and you've been doing so good so far. I mean, you've had 2 days where you basically fell back into it. And you've definitely been coming back from it.
Yeah.
Now, the fact that you came to me about this is a good start, and we can continue to try to work on it.
Yeah.
Do you feel that the therapy might have been pushing you a bit too hard, or?
Not really, no. I think it's okay.
Alright, that's good. Just want to make sure that everything's going well for you there. Alright, and have you been going to work?
Yeah, I went to work. I mean, I got there late. I got written up. But I don't want that to happen again.
Good. You're really enthusiastic about that. That's wonderful. Yeah. And you've been going there on a day-to-day basis?
Every day, yeah. I did, 5 days a week.
5 days a week, which is good. Which is good that you've been going there every day so far.
Yeah.
And sometimes we do get late, but I mean, you're going to go back there tomorrow, and if you need to, we can always try to set reminders for you.
Well, tomorrow's Saturday, so I'll be going on Monday.
Excuse me, on Monday we can set a...
Sorry.
It's fine. We can set reminders for you so that you can end up going back to work if you need to. If you want, I can call you to remind you about these things. Just to check up on you, make sure you're doing all right. If you're okay with this.
I probably don't need that. I'll probably be okay. I'll set my alarm clock.
And you're pretty good.
And another one. Yeah. I'll set my Call of Duty alarm clock.
No, we're not gonna do that.
No. Okay. All right.
Anyways, so what goals have you achieved so far?
Well, getting out of the house more, like taking the dog to the park and then calling somebody from my family once a week. So. Yeah.
Even better. Even better.
Yeah.
So, who all have you been calling them?
I called my mom. I called my sister.
Good.
Yep.
Good. This is a new thing. Wow.
Okay.
And you know, basically, they can help support you through this too, which is good. Now, as far as like missing work and everything, we can take steps in order to try to make sure that you continue to stay on the right path. Because you're doing good. You're doing the right thing so far, and you have a lot of potential here, and you've been doing a lot of the stuff that I've been asking you to, and doing the goals that I've set forth for you. So the next goal that we're trying to implement here is we're going to try to go back into staying away from the video games and trying to spend more time with the dog, and we're going to try to keep going to our therapy groups.
Yes.
The next step would be that you're going to try to continue to be seeing me as well, which you've been doing pretty much basically, so I don't think we have to worry about that goal.
All right.
But you've been going to work every single day. You may have been late, but you're still going there every day. And of course, now that you're talking to your family members, I mean, that's another goal that you've been pretty good with. So we'll try and work on those things. And for coming here today, I can go ahead and give you some coupons here. So here's your coupon book.
Oh. Okay. Free ice cream sundae. All right.
Free ice cream sundae.
Okay, thank you.
So at this point, we're going to try to contract the goals that we just set.
Oh, okay.
So here's the contract, just stating that, hey, we're going to try to continue to work on these goals, and you know, so far I've been working on them and achieving.
I signed it.
All right. So we will see you next time. So thank you for coming back, Jim.
All right, thanks.
Hey, it's Robin Letzelter again. This is for the next video of the evaluation and termination. So in this, I basically showed the report of how my client was able to overcome their issues, their previous problems, and resources. And they collected their assessing information. However, I told them that it could be delivered by mail, so they didn't have to have it right then and there. I used communication skills and my supervision and consultation, identified, analyzed, and implemented interventions designed to achieve the goals. I evaluated program outcomes and practice effectiveness. So in all, I evaluated their progress, I affirmed their achievements, I encouraged their self-evaluation, said, hey, you know, you can try and make sure you're still doing good with this video game and stuff. So you can go online to such and such, and you can monitor how you are doing and evaluate if you're not doing well. And reinforce their social network. Hey, are you talking to your friends and family? I did put in some behavioral bulking, trying to make sure that the therapy that they've been going to hasn't been too hard on them. I put in some short-term goals to make sure you can achieve such and such and continue to go on about this. And I also continue to use the strength perspective by explaining to my client, you know, you're doing good with such and such. You're going to be on your way to being recovered. So I guess that's pretty much it. For the next interview, I'm going to try to implement everything that I have learned so far. I obviously won't be able to put that all in one video, but I can try to incorporate the things that I've learned, and for the next couple of chapters, the things that I will learn, I will try to put them in and implement them into the video as well. So far, I've done my best to get good grades, and I'll see y'all later. Peace.